I'm a hardcore Igbo man, Almoni Igbo, full-blood Igbo man. But there's something I expect from Igbos. Since the matter don't be like this, since that Biafra is still far to get, I expect Igbos to organize themselves. They always talk about population. Igbos are small in population, this and that. But I remember that Igbo people, during election, about 70% of Igbos don't vote. What they will say is this, why are we voting? At the end of the day, they will do it as then they do. But have we come to ask ourselves this question? Coordination matters more than everything. I believe that once we are being coordinated, we can achieve anything that we want to achieve. Nigeria is for all of us. We saying Nigeria is not for us, we don't belong in Nigeria. It's still dragging us down. Because when you really know what happened during the war, or mainly when you have read about the war, you understand that there is no trust again. Mainly the Hausas have no trust on the Igbos. What do we have to do? Let's educate ourselves. Let's educate our own people. Let's be united. Let's focus on building ourselves. You see an Igbo man, he will own a big factory, a big company, big things that generate millions of naira every day in other parts of the country. Why? Why don't you come to your own land and build that so you can employ your people? But when you go to another man's land and do it, you only telling the people that your home is not good enough. Let's learn to organize ourselves more, educate our people. Let's believe on ourselves. During election, let's come out in mass. Let's vote for the right candidate. If an Igbo man comes out to contest and we know that this person can actually do well, or a Yoruba man or an Hausa man, let's come out in mass and support that person. I believe with time, all these things that is happening will end. But when we keep saying we don't belong in one Nigeria, that matter alone, they drag us down. I know a lot of people will say I'm just capping, or they will say that maybe I'm talking nonsense. But no, it could be nonsense. Based on facts. Let's learn to organize ourselves more. Talk to our people. Those that have money to invest into industries, into companies, into something that generates money, let them come to the Igbo land and do it. There's a massive land. There's a place that they can do that. But when we keep thinking of Biafra, that is far to get. I'm not saying Biafra will not come, but for now, nobody knows when. And we will not be hoping on Biafra. A lot of things, a lot of opportunities go to pass us by. It doesn't make sense. Let's learn to organize ourselves more. We know that in Nigeria, we always talk that Igbos are the smartest, we are the bold, we are the wisest. But sometimes our action proves that wrong. What I expect from a lot of you is that, coordinate our people. Tell our people, as it don't be. As it don't be, we find ourselves in Nigeria. What do we have to do? By coordination, I keep repeating this word because I know that once you are coordinated, you will achieve more. But when you keep putting hate into people, it's very, very hard to achieve something. Those that have the mouth, those that have the platform, those that can do it, that have a massive followers, let's start encouraging our people to come out in the mass to vote. Even at the end of the day, they rigged the election, but we know that we tried. Okay, look at the past election, which is I'm proud of the Igbos that they actually came out in mass to vote. Even at the end of the day, the government did it as then they do, but that will not stop us from voting. Please, let's do this. Let's start with this mindset and see where it will lead us to. This is just what I got to say.